Hey everyone, it's Serotonin. I wanted to bring your guys' attention to this very amazing interview that McAllister TV, Linda Paris, she's the woman who runs McAllister TV, um, she did a really incredible interview with a Canadian man called Norman Traversy, who is at the moment is involved in bringing justice to the very feet of Justin Trudeau. So, it says here that we assume you're here because you want to seek the truth behind Justin Trudeau and his attempt to obstruct justice by interfering with Attorney General Jody Wilson-Raybould's decision to prosecute SNC-Lavalin. Please read on. So, for those of you that don't know, there was a whole scandal with a company called SNC-Lavalin, and I believe they're an energy company, and they're associated with, I believe it's the Gaddafi sons, and Justin Trudeau was using Canadian taxpayer money to hire prostitutes for these men, and it's turned out that there's a lot of evidence to say that there is human trafficking going on with these guys. And what's very interesting is it turns out that Jody Wilson-Raybould happens to be the daughter of the First Nations man who first brought to the attention of the police the missing women and prostitutes and children, female prostitutes in the west end of Vancouver, that eventually led them to the Picton pig farm. So very interesting connection there. At least that's what I gathered from listening to this interview. Now, this is about an hour long. This is utterly fascinating. What is going on here is this. Why are we doing this? We feel that there have been grave injustices done to the citizens of Canada by SNC-Lavalin with the support and collusion of Justin Trudeau government. Norman Traversy came to the conclusion that the RCMP, supervising authorities, and the mainstream media will do nothing to address this blatant disregard for natural justice. To rectify this, Norman Traversy filed a private prosecution against the ringleader, Justin P.J. Trudeau, I didn't know that, and his right as a freeborn Canadian. He did this to protect and enforce his rights and the rights of fellow Canadians. Gary McHale has since joined their team and has filed his own charges against Trudeau and Hamilton. They were accepted, and a pre-enquête hearing is scheduled for November 4th, 2019 at 9:30 a.m. in Ottawa, which makes me wonder why there is a emergency drill Union Station. Elaborate emergency drill planned for this weekend at Union Station, and it's apparently going to be so extreme. You should see my other video that I did on that. It's going to be so extreme that they're telling people not to show up, and if they hear screaming and explosions, not to call 911. So this is all very interesting. Now, who is Norman Traversy? Well, Norman Traversy is apparently a retired firefighter who was injured on the job and was unable to get his workers' comp, and started to do a little digging, and is an intelligent man and is also an honest man, and he found out that there was some crazy connections going on with his insurance company and the Picton Pig Farm. Who is Gary McHale? Well, let's get down here. So Gary McHale is an attorney. He has attended apparently several of these enquête meetings or whatever in the past and has never lost. We are now confident that the matter will go forward and Trudeau will get his day in court. This cannot be understated. This is the most important story in Canada right now, and one of the most important stories in Canadian history. Nobody has ever successfully filed criminal charges against a sitting prime minister, and this one deserves all that attention. Now, if you are the kind of people who donate to a GoFundMe thing, you can check this out. I'm definitely not necessarily encouraging you to donate to this, but I would not be the right kind of person if I didn't let you know that this was here. So you can check that out for yourself. I'm just giving you access to things that can help you feel empowered and to educate yourselves, but I'm not going to necessarily endorse GoFundMe. I don't really understand how GoFundMe works. I don't really understand that. It's because I reject technology. So I'm just ignorant. So if this is the kind of thing that you like to do, then please have a look at this. I'll put this in the description box below, as I will this link as well. And also, last but not least, this very fascinating interview. I really do, if anything, I do endorse you listening to this and checking out this website. Absolutely 100%. So, thanks for your time, guys. Please, 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 please share this information and let everybody you know who's living in Canada know about this stuff, and let's talk about it a whole lot. All right, guys, have a great